What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some Duran Duran, and indeed, big shout out to all the Duranis who are still here. I have been going very slowly through the Strange Behavior remix album, though that's been a bit of a complicated process because there's a few remixes that I think have gone by some different names over time, so I wasn't sure whether I had reacted to a couple of them or not. And a few of them I reacted to very early on, like the remix of Union of the Snake, because it was on the vinyl I had, but I don't think I listed it under the name of the remix that it's shown on Strange Behavior. So long story short, I figured because I'm going to see Duran tonight that I wanted to go back to the roots of my Duran Duran journey. And again, shout out to all the Duranis who were there for that and who are still lurking around on an occasional Duran reaction in the present. But people may remember one of the tunes that made the biggest impact on me when I went through their self-titled debut album was Careless Memories. Now, I've since come to enjoy Planet Earth like just as much, and when I saw Duran just about a year ago, first time I had ever seen them live, the highlight of the night for me was when they played Planet Earth. It just really hit, it sounded so good. The moment the guitar riff came in, it was just a very exciting and recently nostalgic feeling, meaning it's not a song that I knew going back to the 80s, even though I was aware of Duran as a kid. But it's a tune that, the moment I heard it, it made me think of the early phase of my Duran Duran journey with you folks. But again, people will remember Careless Memories made a big impact on me, and unfortunately they didn't play that when I saw them a year ago, and I'm really hoping that they include it in the set list later tonight. I also was inclined to do a second look reaction to this song because a couple days ago on my Patreon I did a watch along of the Sing Blue Silver documentary. It's a tour documentary from the tour for Seven and the Ragged Tiger. It's from 1984, and near the end of that documentary they show them playing that on the tour. That meaning Careless Memories. So yeah, also big shout out to Phil, longtime friend of the channel and the first person who started sharing music with me, including some of the Duran catalog. And I recently had a talk with him. We did a video talk, and I was talking about, the experience of doing reactions and listening to different music. And I mentioned specifically Careless Memories. I briefly had a verbal faux pas, and I said Careless Whisper. It's like, wait, no, George Michael, hold on. But no, Careless Memories, I did mention that, to this day it remains such a enjoyable tune. So I wanted to come back and do a second look reaction to the original track from the 1981 self-titled album. And given that since I did that original reaction, I've improved my camera, I fixed my camera lens, and I've learned not to talk so much during tracks and just kind of, let the tune wash over you. And obviously I know the tune a lot better, so, my thoughts about it are still the same in terms of enthusiasm, but my understanding of where it fits in their larger discography and the stylings of the track itself with that kind of new wave, almost post-punk energy, they have evolved. So I feel like it'd be nice to go back. And in that regard, I do love Simon's vocals. There's a real bite to his vocals in this track. I do love that wicked sound at the start, which people mentioned, because I thought it was a guitar at first, and people said, no, I think that's Nick on the keyboards. But also the guitar on the track, it really does hit, as does John's bass. So I think it's another tune that demonstrates all the different members bringing their skills and stylings to a really remarkable track. And along with a track like Planet Earth, I think it speaks to how much they just really came out firing right out of the gate with their debut album. So with all that said, let's give it another listen. This is a second look reaction to Duran Duran's Careless Memories from their debut 1981 self-titled album.
How much my eyes are darkened. hangs a plane of gun smoke, drifting in our room. So easy to disturb with a thought, with a whisper, with a careless memory, with a careless memory. On the table, signs of love lie scattered, and the walls break with a crashing within. It's not as though it really mattered. Being close, how could I let you go without some feeling, some extra sympathy following? Fear hangs a plane of gun smoke, drifting in our room. So easy to disturb with a thought, with a whisper, with a careless memory, with a careless memory, with a careless memory, with a careless memory. Oh, I walk out into the sun. I try to find a new day. The whole place, it just screams in my eyes. Where are you now? 'Cause I don't want to meet you. I think I die. I think I laugh at you. I know I cry. What am I supposed to do? Follow you. Outside the thoughts come flooding back now. I just try to forget you. So easy to disturb with a thought, with a whisper, with a careless memory, with a careless memory, with a careless memory, with a careless memory, with a careless memory. Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Tune. Major tune. I actually was noticing Nick's keyboard work kind of fluttering and floating in the background more than I was recalling in advance of the track. So again, it is cool to do some of these second takes on a tune that I've known for a while. And obviously I've reacted to a couple live versions. I also did a reaction to the music video. And fair to say, with a couple lines there, I was thinking about the corresponding shot in the music video, which I did watch, more than just the time I saw it for the reaction. So again, it's an all-time classic. I would be over the moon if they play it tonight. I won't be terribly disappointed because there's obviously a multitude of other tracks that I really, really love and would enjoy hearing again. There's a few tunes, again, that I hope they play again that I did hear last year, like Planet Earth, like Come Undone. So yeah, I'm open for whatever the track list will be, but I would be especially excited if I hear Careless Memories. But I should say we, because my plan is to do another vlog where, I'm not going to shoot full video of each and every song, but little snippets of songs while I'm still, in the moment enjoying the show. But, a shot of the venue when I'm coming in and, maybe the merchandise line on the way out, which incidentally, that's where I got this shirt when I saw them last year. So yeah, again, I'm going to get a sense of the show and also, take a vlog where you can get a sense of what it was like through little snippets of videos throughout the night. So that's the plan, and hopefully Careless Memories is in there. I think I'm going to do a few more of these. Again, I think there's probably a couple tracks in Strange Behavior that I haven't gone through, and once again, shout out to Phil, who reminded me of that album a while back just as a way to keep the Duran reactions going. But another way would be to do some second looks from the actual album tunes. One that I'd like to do is maybe Planet Earth, but also The Chauffeur, which, people remember that tune made a big impact on me, but it was back in the day when I didn't really know what I was doing with reactions yet, and I was sort of talking over tracks, which, in my defense, is related to the way this channel started, which is listening to techno tunes that I know very well, and I felt like I was more bringing information to the viewers, where it's like, oh, this track is, it's from '96, and I've used it in a bunch of sets, and it's made by this producer, and so I just talk a lot during the track. But I've learned to be a bit more cautious about how I approach my review when the track is actually playing. So it'd be cool to go back and do some of them in a more modern style without the sandstorm of visuals that characterize videos back when I was doing a lot of the Duran Duran deep dive. So that's on the menu. Do let me know what you think of this. I'm looking forward to the concert, and you'll see some of it in a vlog, and I will see you for that. Peace.